Well, it's Tuesday, and that means it's me, Jen Laidlaw, here for our weekly Teamworks Talk. Are you new here? Not to Teamworks Talks, but if you've started at a position, a new job, a new role, and you did that remotely, then you might find that you might be struggling a little bit with figuring out just how things get done. I talked to lots of people that stayed at the same company throughout the pandemic, throughout, moving to remote work, and they're doing just fine. They're actually not really interested in going back into the office. Why is that? Well, it's not just because, we don't have to wear real pants. I would say some of it is because they already have established relationships and established trust with members of the team. They know who to go to for information. They know who to ask questions of. They feel comfortable interrupting people or reaching out to people. And they have a good understanding of what's expected of them at work. They know how to do their jobs already. And really, they're just really comfortable working inside of that company and that company culture. But for folks that started at a time when folks weren't in person, or even if, we've hired someone that's remote, how do they get to learn those things? I think onboarding new folks remotely can be extremely challenging. And it's not only difficult to teach them really, how to do their job, but it's those other things that we tend to just learn, kind of organically when we're in a space together. Like how do we dress? How do we talk to clients? How do we talk to each other? Who has the right information and are they approachable? Are they going to be annoyed that I'm reaching out? When is the best time to reach out? How do I know? Do they know who I am? Do I know who they are? It's really important when bringing in new hires that we're really mindful about creating relationships and talking about some of those bigger, the bigger whys and the bigger whats that happen in our company. Why does our company exist? And why does your role exist? Why is it so important? And what's expected of you in this role? And what are other people doing? What's expected of them? And how are you supposed to interact with them? How does that all work together? Sometimes we dive right into the how of doing your job when we onboard folks, and we miss out on the opportunity to connect them with other people and make sure that it's not just a one-time thing. I've introduced you to this one person, and now my job is done. It's really about continuing that cadence of relationship building and connection building and helping make sure that person feels confident and ready and capable of doing what they need to do. Would love to hear, what are you going through? Did you stay at your role? Are you happy working remotely? Are you in a hybrid situation? Are you in person? Would love to hear from you. How do you welcome new people onto the team, regardless of whether they're remote or in person or hybrid? And how do you make sure that, they're coming up to speed and they're becoming as effective as possible, as quickly as possible? That's it for this week's Teamworks Talk. Hope you have a good week ahead, and I'll see you next time. Bye.